GLZ Podcasts.
שחר חסון, יוחאי ספונדר, סטנדאפ for Israel.
ישראל עדיין פה.
Yeah, pam, 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 damn. אז אני, it's in English by the way.
It's in English by the way.
Yeah, I forgot.
But the thing is that we spoke Hebrew before, and all the time when I'm here, the second we arrive, we only English because you don't want to...
You have to jumpstart your brain to...
Yeah.
No, he doesn't need
after
to do
you
anything.
press your
You
caps
see,
locks.
Did you hear the he
What?
doesn't need to work on anything. He just talks in English like it's always how he
No,
talks.
because you,
Not
Google
like
Translating,
him. Not
you
like
both,
him. I'm
you
an
both
idiot like you.
Ashkenazi.
I'm an idiot like you.
No, you both Ashkenazi, and you got
The education, they
you-
put money in the yes.
you got the biological...
I didn't get my English from education. I got it from watching television. I watched a lot of TV growing up, and I used to mimic the accents. I used to do the American accents, the British accents, the Scottish one, the Irish one. I used to do impressions. I used to do Homer Simpson and Fred Flintstone and all these impressions. And
We have a video.
No.
and my dad he used to make me read books when I was a kid. He used to
How you
literally-
make your kid read books?
he would
Don't talk to
condition
him.
he would condition vacations on me reading books. Like he would say, "We will go to France if you read The Three Musketeers."
Wow, this is, you know what, it's nice because you see by these stories how high quality education people came from, because my mom told me that if I could fart the Beethoven, I'm gonna have dinner.
Fart Beethoven.
Yeah.
From where? From your butt?
Where are you farting from?
I don't know. Maybe
Ba
you
ba
were.
ba ba.
That's
I
how
get it, yeah.
we did, but it's a good story.
Ba 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 ba.
That's
You
where
can
he
eat
got-
tonight. You did it properly.
That's where he got the idea for this.
You know, Beethoven
Music.
was deaf.
Yeah.
He was. but he-
Beethoven was deaf, so he didn't know that farts make a sound. Think about it.
Yeah.
He would go someplace and he would fart, and he would not know
Was he deaf?
that people hear the farts.
you
Was he deaf?
can't-
Yes,
yes.
he was deaf.
That's you see, because you read books. That's why you know this information. It's fun, guys. I'm very excited to have this.
Yes, this is very exciting.
very exciting.
Very exciting.
It's very exciting to have this legend in the studio of comedy, someone that I really adore. But we didn't come here to talk about myself. I want
We came to talk about no.
exactly, and what I told you right before we start the airing the show. That start this big argument, and
It's an argument. Okay. Go
No,
ahead.
it's
Go
not
ahead.
argument,
Tell
it's
them, tell them the.
She said,
I'm just
The
saying
premise.
that I could. This is. It looks like
A counseling session.
counseling professional shrink education. How you say? טיפול זוגי.
Yeah, counseling
couples
session.
therapy.
Couples therapy. And it's not. I just want to say, Jonathan,
No, it's the other. It's worse than couples therapy.
you are the host instead of Shachar right now.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't feel like a host until now.
You
I
didn't
felt
know.
like
You
a
wouldn't.
guest.
You didn't put.
I came with my flippy floppies, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't know. Okay, so
It's okay.
So welcome back to the first hour of.
Of the only hour. So I'm very happy to have you guys.
So as the host,
So
let's
you're
move
together
things
and
along.
No, we'll switch. You'll be the host in the
I
next.
don't want to host this.
You don't want to host?
No, I'm fine.
Maybe.
No one needs to host.
Yes,
it, but
maybe
I'm
we
gonna
don't
ask you
need
some
a host.
Questions about,
Okay.
you
You
wrote me some stuff.
You know, a general consensus is the person holding the sheet of paper with writing on it
Yeah.
And
is the host.
And that
Yeah, I
wears the
know.
jacket.
Yes, you have a jacket.
Like,
and,
Yeah.
you know.
and you're sitting across from us. I don't feel like a host at all.
Okay, you know what? I'm the host, you
Yes,
guys.
Yes, you host
You
this
have
alone.
you have your face
My
on the
face
wall
is on
here.
the wall.
If that's not hosting, what
Yes,
is that?
yes.
By
You
the way,
are- you're
Shachar
the
is
host.
okay. He's
What
just
what
he's
happened?
too busy for us tonight.
Ah, okay.
So we're gonna keep
We're
going.
happy for
with
him.
People
We're
that
happy.
not doing important
Yes,
stuff.
very good for Shachar.
Yeah, we're happy for him.
I just want to say that I'm not happy to be here because I stopped breastfeeding yesterday, and it's very
Oh.
painful. And I'm right now with cabbage on my boobs.
She has to say that.
I have to say that I'm not joking.
She
I just have to say it because I can't focus on anything else. It's very painful, and that's what we're gonna talk about.
Look at her eyes.
today.
She's gonna cry. Cry!
No, first of all, we love
You know
you.
why it's so funny to me?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna talk about this condition in front of the young 20-year-olds.
They don't know what it means.
I don't care about the boys. The girls here, they're like terrified. Like, she's doing what? When? 33. She's just 33 and she has to wear this. Yes, this is where you're headed. You're welcome.
It's a cabbage bra.
No, it's not even a bra. I just bought cabbage right now, just before we came here.
That's awesome. I love.
In my defense, he put it on his balls as well. So I'm just gonna
Really?
She put cabbage on her breasts, and she was like, "Oh, it soothes me. It helps."
helps.
And me and Philip were like, "I wonder
10,
if it's
15
nice
years.
on the balls
No.
too."
Okay.
So
Philip is always there.
yes, he's
I
always.
imagine Philip like in Pulp Fiction that you just put him out of a
That's what
box
most people think.
with a chain.
People saw
You know,
us
like
today.
you put him out from the chain with the
The
box,
gimp.
like in
He's
Pulp
the
Fiction.
gimp from Pulp Fiction.
People saw us today eat ice cream with our kids and ask, "Where is Philip?"
People
we're
assume
like, he's
Philip
not
is
living in the
everywhere,
same city. He's a
No,
different
but
personality.
Today we were with Philip when she was stuffing cabbage up her boobies.
So you put cabbage in each other balls?
No, not each other's balls. I put cabbage on my balls. I don't know what he did with his balls.
because it's perfect. You have the baby cabbages. It's exactly for the balls.
It was
It's
really
good.
nice. It felt like good cabbage.
Yeah. And I walk down and it looks like, don't be afraid, it looks like the Little Mermaid's bathing suit. It's wonderful.
Mermaid.
No, she had a starfish.
Jonathan, we're in an age that you need to do something with the balls before you pee, right? Before you're sitting on the toilet, right?
Oh, there you go. You thought
Because
you're not
it's
going to
like
get
it-
education
it
as well.
gets-
Come on.
It gets lower and lower,
Yeah,
and it touches the water. I'm
will
collecting
tell
my
you
balls to
something.
a ponytail before.
I will tell you something.
Yeah.
I complained to the people that we bought the toilet from that
The Japanese toilet.
Yes, that when I sit down, the tip of my penis touches the
water.
water, and they said
And then,
it's not our problem that the tip of the penis touches the water.
It's Japanese.
And I said, but
they count.
yes, they think that everybody has a small penis, so they didn't leave enough distance. And then I sit, and the tip, just a little tip, just a little.
It looks like the penis drinks,
Yes, it looks
like in
like a
the
camel
natural
drinking.
habitat.
I just want to say, and that's why you think, this is why our son's not getting any friends visiting us at home, because of the stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
This is why people think we're crazy.
No. People know we're crazy
I know.
because they have good, valid reasons to believe so.
Yes.
This Jewish comedian in Australia said this joke that I remember from the show. I like to do covers recently because it's not my responsibility. You like the joke, you don't like, it's not mine. So he said, I've heard it's very good for your genitalia to expose it to the sun. I did it and it worked very nice. You know, it turns out it doesn't even have to be your son.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, it was gross. But anyway, guys, this episode is 11.
I felt like it was.
Even 21. Even 21.
21, that's close.
איך אני טועה ב-10? Who mistaken in 10? How high? So it's 21. And I have like two very good friends of mine.
Where have you been for
They
the last
happen
10?
to be married, guys. They separately, individually, friends of mine, but they married. Imagine that two of your friends get married all of a sudden. Isn't it weird? Like Manny and Sabari get married. So anyway, Yonatan crossed the line of will you never hang out with a comic in a romantic way.
And he
And he
decides
took
to
it the whole nother level.
Decides to all in.
2 kids already.
But I think
2 kids, yeah.
I think that Almog and Sabari started off around the same time that we did.
Yeah.
I think it was
But
like
no one expected from Sabari to keep rules of anything. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's committed.
No, but I think if you get
it's
married,
surprising
it's
to
fair.
see Sabari.
If you get married, it's legit. I mean, if you just, fooling around, that's the rule, I think. Like, get married.
I think
Yeah,
when
that's
it
the
comes
wedding
to
ring.
when it comes to shitting where you eat, sort of, you don't want to have too many sexual partners in the same place that you work at.
so that's
if
why
you
the
sleep-
rule.
if you sleep with one or two people at work, that's okay. If
That's
you sleep
why.
with everyone at work,
That's why I was very adamant about sleeping only with the losers. So that later on they will just retire. All the people, Goose not in the anymore. Who else? Who was it? I don't know. They all retired.
Everyone that you talk to,
retired.
it's like
Not in, yeah, no, I don't.
even
That's
She
why
only
it's
has
more-
sex with losers. That's what she's saying. Yes.
yeah.
That's the name of my
That's
album.
how-
like
that's
these
how I-
movies that if
No, but then
if
you came along and then
Yes. Blah blah blah.
No, that's why. Yeah, that's why I stopped with the losers because I won the
Yes.
lottery.
Okay.
I feel that we have a very nice progress with you guys. It's only the first meeting, and look at you. You're smiling to each other. It's nice. It is nice.
Can we talk about the
Yeah, we
spells?
will. But Jonathan,
talk about
No.
it?
guys,
Because I put my
Jonathan
head
just released his seventh,
Special.
sixth.
Soon to
זה
be
כזה
seven.
קשה להגיד sixth.
Sixth.
Sixth special, and this is awesome in a international scale. Even. No, it's awesome, man. Don't listen. None of those specials is 1 hour. It's always like an hour and 2 hours.
Yes, it's longer.
It's longer, and they're awesome.
Thank
and
you.
I'm going to tell you straightforward. I have friends that they're comedians that they don't understand what is this.
Physically impossible
They
to
hate you.
understand.
They hate you. I'm your friend. I'm
Yes,
telling
I
you
know.
right. I'm giving you this phone call. We're getting rid of like a week or two after you release the special, right? Every year.
Yeah.
I hate you. This
Yeah.
is too good. Fuck
You're
you.
very
And then
sweet.
when we move forward, we can stay friends. But but it's
But-
like it's very. I watched it. The last one. It's awesome. You're very convenient. You're showing stuff. You breaking the how would you say?
Concept of
It's
what
not even
we're
a concept.
used to.
Like it's like as a comedian, I would say, no, this is stand up. You just do
Thinking
it
out of
your
the
way.
box.
It is beautiful. It's awesome and it's
Thank you.
funny and it's helping the crowd to understand. In this case, I don't know how many people know that because Jonathan told me that personally that before the show. The crowd didn't know it's gonna be special
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
night.
We
It just
gave him a
surprised them with
surprise.
that. So it's I don't know. It's ballsy move or you just smoke a lot, but whatever you
I
do,
tell you what it is.
it's-
I'll tell you what it is. The last couple of years, when we announced the date of the special, what would happen is that people that had already been to the show would buy tickets to see it being videotaped, and then there'd be a portion of the crowd, I'd say like 30%, of people who had already seen the show at the taping, and I didn't like it because
They knew the jokes.
they knew the jokes beforehand,
They knew
and
the
I
story.
wanted to surprise the audience. So I decided not to tell the audience which show is going to be taped.
You understand how much like he's done so many specials that he's like on this one a surprise. This one, well, nobody. I
In the
remind
next
me that
one-
I'm doing this special.
In the next one, I'm
That's
going to be
awesome.
doing wrestling. So
Okay, which lead us to
belt.
what you're wearing right now, which is
I had this commissioned for myself. It is.
You designed it, the thing.
Yes.
My team designed it.
Ah, you have a team now.
Yes, it is. It is the world.
My team.
I love your jacket.
You know
It is
what?
the World
just
Comedy
a second.
Championship.
Just a second. My driver is calling me. He's just okay. He parked. You keep talking.
It is the World Comedy Championship, and I gave it to myself in honor of.
You gave it to
specials.
yourself?
Yeah.
Of course.
How many people you are in your head?
There's the Prince of Jews. There's
I didn't expect a real answer. I didn't know you were gonna answer that.
Of course, but that's the
I asked it
person.
sarcastically. Yeah, all right. The Prince of Jews, which is the
No,
real you.
handsome אשכנזי.
אשכנזי יפה טוב.
אשכנזי יפה תואר. ועכשיו אלוף העולם בקומדיה.
Okay, you are okay.
I am the World Comedy Champion. Anybody that wants to have this title, anybody that wants to take this belt from me, can do one of two things. He can either release more specials than I did,
Oh, come on, man.
or they can fight me for this title in a wrestling ring like men. And I fear no comedian. I will beat the shit out of everyone. If Katolza comes, I will beat the shit out of him. And then I will suck his dick He will be unconscious, and I will suck his unconscious.
Sounds very scary.
Who else?
I want to tell you. I want to tell you that when you told me about this project,
Yes.
I felt that wow, Jonathan is so original and unique. And then I watch again the movie Man on the Moon.
Exactly. I stole the idea from Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman originally brought Hollywood and wrestling and traditional like catch wrestling together when he did for
in the 70s.
Yeah, in the 70s for the then WWF. He was a big star. He was on Taxi. He was on a major sitcom back then. And he, during the hiatus from filming the show, would go down to Memphis, Tennessee to wrestle Jerry the King Lawler in a wrestling ring. And then they would go on to do, talk show segments together in kayfabe. Kayfabe means in wrestling like characters staying in character even when you're doing an interview.
Yeah, they had like little fights in the interview.
So he was the first comedian that did this, but also since then a lot of Hollywood and comedians and actors and stuff have done the wrestling thing. Like Jon Stewart's done it, and Hugh Jackman's done it, and Stephen Amell, and lately Logan Paul's been doing it. And the difference is that I'm also taking the executive part of this.
And the
I'm
production.
also the production thing. I'm like the creator of this sandbox.
You create
and also
a scene. You create a scene.
I create a sandbox.
In a way, if you sit in Israel and say, "Hey, who created the scene of stand-up in English in Israel?" Never mind names.
Yeah, exactly.
But like someone created that for other people to have that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
So
I'm not saying who.
I'm creating a sandbox. I'm creating a sandbox in which any comedian can walk in and try to fight me for this title. And this will be the 7th special. It will be live. It will be live. And any comedian that wants to get in the ring with me is welcome. You can come.
Any offers already?
You can fight me if you
Can I
want.
ask questions
Any
as well?
offers?
Because it's news to me as well. So, like, what kind of genre? Or any comedy genre? Yaakov Cohen.
Any comedian. Yaakov Cohen, I will beat
Chana
his
Laszlo.
I will beat his ass.
Nאלצנו.
I don't mind hitting a lady. I'm a feminist.
אוקיי, מה, אפילו טליה ברום, איך קוראים לה? קטנה, מטולטלת, חמודה.
You can't say ליטל שוורץ in English?
ליטל שוורץ?
Yeah.
Little Schwartz?
Yeah, Little Schwartz.
Little
It
Schwartz.
sounds like
Little Schwartz.
very anti-Semite.
זה שחור קטן.
שחור קטן, Little Schwartz. So, ואבוי, No, maybe it's just because the Memorial Day, I'm still...
You're into it.
Yeah,
Anyway, like...
So, anyway, everyone, any offers so far?
Oh, yeah.
How many?
Oh, yeah. And I'm doing my
names?
best. And I'm doing my best to piss people off as much as I can because I've been doing this thing on tour now where I mention I go on stage with a belt and I mention everything I'm saying. I'm going to be challenging any comedian that wants to go forward. And I also say I'm going to be dissing a lot of comedians tonight. And I encourage all of you to go and tell these other comedians that I talk shit about them in my show. And I don't want to ruin it, but if you come see my show, I talk shit about so many Israeli comedians.
Come on, give it.
No, you gotta come see the show.
I want to know.
But
take it, baby.
I'm not gonna say names. But
know.
Benny Kadosh. You know what I'm talking about. I talk shit about a lot of people.
Benny Kadosh?
Talk shit about a lot of people.
Who's Benny Kadosh?
And also the guy behind you. I talk shit about him too. So my hope is that someone's gonna get mad enough at me to want to fight me,
Wow.
Maybe even,
even for
2
real.
or 3 or 4 or 5 guys. I can take 5 guys. Noah can take 5 guys, but that's a different story.
That's a different special, baby.
Yeah.
It's not...
I would watch the shit out of that.
Girls as well,
So
it's fine.
I'm happy that we meet every week. And I'm happy that this... you guys are progressing. It's nice to see how you open to each other and you. At least you don't hide. At least you don't hide what you feel.
Yeah, no.
At least we have that.
I want.
No, where are you in this? All of this. Yonatan, it seems like he's fulfilling his dreams. He's doing whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I saw your special, very funny.
Thank you.
Guys, watch it on YouTube.
Yes.
Very good. She's wearing a
Wedding dress.
I don't know why.
A wedding dress? Why
Yeah.
not? Because it
cozy.
was very costly.
Yeah.
I will wear it again.
Yes.
I paid this much money to wear it once in my life, and then like every few years later in front of the mirror to see if it fits. But without any people seeing it, that's madness.
Yes.
That's-
So it was a great special.
Thank you.
And
Where am I in?
yeah, I mean, like
I'm in awe. That's where I'm.
You are what?
Yeah, I'm in awe. I'm like amazed. I'm
because
I'm his biggest fan. I think he's.
From in one end. You don't have to. You don't have to piss
You
her
know,
off.
do like mimicking of stuff, doing stuff.
You don't have to piss her off too. She's not gonna fight you. Wow, maybe it's the last fight.
Yeah, I know. We sometimes train together, and like sometimes when we would.
She fights dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
will poke you
fights
in the
dirty.
nuts. Yeah, I will
She
poke you in the
hits you
nuts.
in the nuts like she doesn't even care. She was like,
like-
look over there.
You look like a sick cat.
A sick cat. Me?
Yeah, that bites in random places.
Thank you.
I'm taking what you guys said. Hey, now I'm the bad guy. I'm trying to. Anyway, you guys. So it sounds amazing project.
Isn't
What
it
can I
pretty?
say?
Yeah.
You
And
have,
it's heavy. Hold it. Can I?
Yes, yes.
no, if
Hold
I'm
it.
wearing it, you need to fight me to take it back.
Okay.
No.
Okay, thank you, guys. You can go now. I'm the queen of comedy, guys.
What the queen? What the queen?
You're wearing it backward.
Because it's white.
It's
because
upside down.
it's white. It's
No one
queen.
told him that white is a feminine color. No one told Jonathan.
Where do
This
you
is-
live? I don't know. It's not.
In the Bronx.
How does it feel?
It feels like now I know
It's heavy.
Yeah, like
It's all
automatically
dull,
it gives
man.
you the face of a okay. I wanna fight. Okay.
You become Al Pacino.
Yeah, you gotta take it away from me. Never mind. If you guys wow, this is very, very nice.
Did you ever fight somebody? You were in the
Actually,
military.
I'm not. I was
No?
in the military, and I did 2 months of a course of
Being a-
Giarim, course Giarim.
What's
Like
Giari? Giari, isn't it like something for the salad? What is
Personal-
Giari?
Jari is a tribe from Wakanda. No, that's
is
Jabari.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
Jabari?
I
So
grew
what's
up in
Jabari?
Rwanda. I grew
What
up
is
there.
Jari?
I grew up there spiritually.
No.
But Giarim.
It doesn't fit.
How you say?
If the belt doesn't fit, you must acquit.
מאבטח אישים.
Giarim? What is Giarim?
Personal.
We have soldiers here. Do you know something about Giarim?
It's soldiers, but it's
Soldiers, these are not soldiers.
Yes, I know.
it's in-room soldiers. It's not outdoor soldiers. It's a different. It's more מבויתים soldiers. How
like
you
a-
call
like
this?
a house
It's
cat.
like- yeah, house. Yeah.
House soldiers.
House soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that as well.
But they're great. Jonathan
Paper
was
cut.
like that too.
I was in the field more than them because I used to be a photographer, so I would go.
He
I
was
would
in
go places
Gaza.
in film.
You are exactly the middle between me and them.
But no, I wasn't like.
I was just in the
wasn't-
field. They was just here.
You
was.
sometimes-
I wasn't an operational one. Like I visited one that lost his leg in the war.
Fun times.
These guys are really always on the ground with the soldiers. I wasn't one of those guys. I was more of a. I used to film ordnance stuff and stuff that were more related to missiles and tanks and stuff like that. And still, I would still go to the field, but I would be a lot safer than the guys that are actually
Doing the job.
because these guys are just holding a camera. They don't even have like
A weapon.
A weapon.
A rifle.
No one is guarding them, and they're just jumping around everywhere.
You
This
did
guy
it in
that
special, didn't you?
Yeah,
you
this
were
guy
just
that-
running like,
So this guy, this operational guy that lost his leg in the war, I went to visit him, and he was like, I'm a camera guy. Why did this happen to me? You
Why I
know?
need to wear a uniform of a soldier?
So it's really it's.
you have the
really
press on you?
difficult.
Press or
I don't
do
think
they care?
yeah.
no?
That's
I
what
don't
he
know.
says.
The
Like
Geneva Convention means Jack squat to the Hamas guys.
Sorry, we don't have to shoot.
say
Sorry, we didn't
I
know
say
you.
in,
Bless you.
In my fourth special, I said that.
Like 2 specials ago.
that
2 specials is a whole life of.
Yeah.
שהאמנת ג'נבה זה בטח לא המלצת ג'נבה מבחינתם, כאילו זה...
לא,
Let me translate for you. He just said that Geneva Convention.
You stopped at Geneva.
Yeah, guys, you have to understand that I speak English only 2 years.
So
I'm not
why
like you.
do you
I'm not
do
like
this?
you. I'm not like
Why?
you.
So much longer than 2 years.
Yeah, of course.
4 years, okay.
No. I've been seeing you doing
Yeah,
this
it's like
for
7?
At least 7
8?
years. At least 7 years.
Time passes, babe.
Don't sell yourself
When
short.
it's really started to be like a real English, 2 years ago.
You've been
5 minutes
practicing,
ago.
You've been getting really good at it.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
And here it's for someone
Like if we had
But
done
that
he's
is
this...
the
married.
king of comedy.
He's married to his English teacher.
No, my wife is not an English teacher.
I know, but she teaches you.
Oh.
Do you guys
that's-
speak English
No.
at home?
Not
No?
at all.
And in front of the child? Like you want the kids...
Doesn't she speak?
You don't
to
want
her?
bilingual kids?
We had that thing that like she told me, my wife told me when she does like this stage that they go,
Yeah.
so I told
The
him
kid or the wife?
both. That's how I hear them both.
Yeah.
So she's so I replied.
Cabbage in my tits. Fuck you. Do you have any cabbage right now on you? No. So.
Cabbage, cabbage. No, but the thing is that that's no one talks about how men get fat when you girls eating like whatever you want during pregnancy, and we eat with you, and your hormones affecting us, and when then you give birth, you just released all the things, and you get.
But you keep
you
the
get
fat.
thin. You get thin in a second.
No, that's.
No one talk about the struggle that we are men going through. That it takes to us 2 years to lose this
It's
shit.
it's
Nobody
very sad.
cares.
Very sad.
How
to
we're
hear.
ruining our body for you.
Listen,
Yes.
the fact that you married a unicorn that just pushed the baby out and then immediately got thin again, that's kudos on you. That's not everybody.
I have
I'm saying it to them.
I have a new bit in my show that I'm talking about my wife, and it's like it's bad for me for my comedy because I love my wife.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not.
It's no good.
I see how my friends making thousands of billions from talking shit about like take my wife is the worst, and I'm like I love my wife and it's not good. You see, I'm talking about her. You guys aren't laughing. This is
But
not
I love
good
the fact that you talk about like existential stuff and like big stuff, micro stuff.
Yeah.
That's your thing. I don't think. Do you miss it? Do you want to nag about your wife? I
I'm
don't
doing
think it's
this
your
bit
comedy.
that I'm saying like this.
Okay, fine.
It's bad for comedy, but like I love her. What can I do? Every fight we just growing together, and she knows how to tell me stuff and how to approach me. She's so perfect. She's like an angel. What can I do? I don't have material. Luckily, her mom.
מצחיק.
Funny. What a charity case. Wow. Yonatan once, I don't remember what I came to take from him, but...
Drugs?
Probably.
No, we smoked on the way. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
He did the regular Yonatan thing. Come on. You can do it. Come on.
Could
It's
you
okay.
please-
It's okay. Take it.
Could you please tell the story now about us in Barcelona?
That's going to be the next one.
Okay,
So I'm
fine.
like, Yonatan, it's not... Yonatan, so career. Yonatan. The manager for the show, the stage manager, the showrunner, is in the car to take me to the show in Kfar Saba. And I swear to God, I think I got to another car. I was so dizzy and I didn't know what's going on. We get to Kfar Saba.
It's getting
And
to
I'm
be a
like,
bit now.
And I'm doing the show and I'm like, I'm looking at them. You know when you try to read from the page? And it's like, I'm looking at the crowd and I'm telling them, you look like in the app of Facebook that they made you all older in the app. I did it as a joke. It turns out I performed to elderly house. That's why they look old. I imagine that the young people, they look old. No, they were old. That was the thing.
It happened-
Old people.
Can I tell another story that happens to me as well? Like, I guess it's his weed or something because we went to bowling and we're in a booth and then there are the people you share. They make you share booths with like random people that you don't know. It's very intimate bowling. I don't want to share my losses in front of these people. I don't know you. I don't want to be a failure in front of complete strangers. And then I look at the other people on the other side, and to me, they are two characters by Cohen played in different ages. Like to me, it's
at the
like
same time.
Cohen, the older character, and then his son, Cohen, the younger character. And this is the way I like they play the whole bowling. And my dad's there, and I'm not listening. I'm like, Cohen is with it in two characters right here in front of me.
I just want to say that I smoke the same weed that you guys are smoking, and I see Yוחאי, and I see Noah. And there are no magical cows here. And let's move on.
So we're in.
He still holds the belt.
Yeah. But tell the Barcelona story.
We're in Barcelona, the three of us, in
for a show.
in Castilla for a show. We're having dinner. Jonathan, I don't know how you're doing it, but you always have the same things that you smoke no matter where you are in the world.
I always have weed on me. People don't know
how come you're flying with this amount of illegal
because I'm such a a well-known stoner.
Yeah.
That when I fly, the people at El Al, they're like, got weed there. It's okay, you know.
You can do it. You're not gonna harm anyone.
Finish it there. Don't bring it back with you. You know.
Yeah, the people who should be arresting him was like, "Oh my God, it's illegal! Oh, take the camera!"
But we were in Barcelona.
The dog that smelled
Who's gonna tell the Barcelona story?
So you wanna tell the story?
Tell the Barcelona.
All right, we're just eating, and whoever. Not following Yonatan and Noah, they're both very meat-oriented carnivores.
It's called Argentinians.
Argentinian people. And they're having a huge steak. After we smoked, we went out to smoke when we order. You get like this beautiful steak of bleeding something. And you told me you really have to try this steak.
I didn't tell you that you have to try the steak. You just reached over to my plate and took a bite of the steak.
No.
No, I'm going to tell the story.
This is an amazing steak.
I'm going to tell the real story here.
Right.
No. It sounds like you, though. Being like, oh, this is amazing. You should taste it.
Yeah, I'm not eating
because
from other
very
people's
generous.
plates. Come on. And it's also bringing you better in the story.
Okay, fine.
But it
You have
happened.
2 lanes here. To make both of us feel shit with ourselves or...
Okay.
Right. So that's what really happened. I'm sitting in front of you and say like, this is an awesome steak. I think you were right, actually.
I know.
I think, like let's cut the bullshit.
I know.
This is me. I'm eating. That's how I
We
do
were
it.
eating.
You would say like,
I'm a
this is-
savage.
No,
Noah.
we were
I'm a
eating.
savage. I will see something and will eat it. That's who I am.
In
Why
my
didn't
head,
you?
he offered.
You
okay.
reached into my plate. You took a bite of the steak.
While I ate it, I asked him if it's okay that I'm eating from him.
And
Fine.
then you said, this is
Wow.
a surprising steak.
It's very surprising steak.
And I said,
And
what's
before-
surprising about it?
No. Noah said, really? What's so surprising about this steak? Just because of hair, we got that point.
And then you
Like
said,
it's a compliment, yeah.
And then I said, it's surprising that I'm eating it because I'm vegan. I'm not supposed to eat meat. And
But you kept on eating it.
and only then when we analyzed this, like why she asked, we were all stoned. Why she asked, really? What's so surprising about that's what's so genius about the fact that she
was
put me in the
interested.
place. All right, tell us what's surprising. Of course it's surprising. I never ate meat.
you remember that after that, we went and we bought crepes with Nutella.
Yeah.
And I managed to get Nutella
Yeah.
all over my body.
It's the
Twice,
first
I
time
think.
that I see
Twice.
someone that can dirt himself in every possible
I
part.
got
of the
Nutella
body.
on my beard
Not
and
only
my
the beard,
shirt.
the mustache, the beard,
Yeah,
like
everything.
2 parts of the
Everything.
beard, the shirt, few
Even
times.
the shoes.
Even the
I
belt,
got the
the
shoes, the pants, the belt, the shirt.
And
the
you know-
It was
beard.
like a Malit Shabbat. It was
Yeah,
like
and when you smoke, with a friend, you're only supportive, and I'm like, wow, Jonathan, how did you do it? I thought he did it on purpose. How did you do it with 1 bite?
Look how
With
you
one-
admire him.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, you're a genius.
Teach me this
And
trick.
do you remember the next day when we got stoned and went to the aquarium?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
And we thought we in the water or something.
We went to the aquarium with Castilla. We got stoned. We were watching the fish.
And I told her, look,
You
look,
didn't go with
Jonathan,
us.
asshole, they cleaned the shield. You know, the cleaning fish? I thought it's little assholes that
Little
cleaning
assholes.
from the
Oh,
inside.
in Barcelona. You don't know what they do in Barcelona.
And we
They
went
have
to the
assholes.
No one
beach.
can convince me.
And
that
we
it's
went to
not.
the beach there, and it was like a nude beach. There were-
Yeah.
And then it was a running gag. You saw somebody's penis like bulge in the shorts.
Yeah.
And we were doing a bit about you, like that you put his dick in your mouth, and you'd be like, "This dick is surprising," and I'll be like, from out of nowhere, "What's so surprising about this dick?" That I'm actually straight. that's very surprising.
I'm half gay and half autistic.
Wow,
Yeah.
you come out as an autistic. I think I will as well.
I'm on the rectum. So
On the rectum.
if you want to know, we can also talk about other stuff. Like
wanna talk about, like,
Ismail Ania that goes to jail with Bibi, the same cell. Could be nice, no? Direction? Okay. What about how Israel didn't take responsibility for the death of Khalisi? What's his name? What's his name?
Helicopter?
Khalisi in the helicopter. What's his name?
Helicopter? Ah, yeah. Do you think
It's
we
like,
should?
I like how we like, wow, this is horrible, you know, like, wow, how is
Oh, so
How could this
sad.
happen?
Why did you check the weather?
Oh, when?
Wow, so
What?
young,
Oh,
so innocent.
Oh, wow. I did not. I just talked to him.
I don't have a problem that we killed him with the helicopter. I just don't understand why we had to do it to Kobe Bryant 4 years ago.
Oh.
Just to practice. Why
We
did
don't
we
need
do
this
that?
publicity.
practice.
We don't need people like people on the internet are dumb.
Yeah,
they will
they're
take
gonna be
what you
believing.
say and like this is why
The
Jews
Zionists
called-
killed Kobe Bryant.
No, please don't. No. Now
I
you
like-
put that in them in their heads.
Our the way that we הכחשנו, denied. The way that we denied that this incident was so pathetic. We were one step away from Benjamin Netanyahu to go with this, widow's hat to the funeral
Yeah.
and cry in the family shoulder.
Like, oh,
We're so sorry for the. No, listen. I don't know if it's us or not.
it feels like how my mom would hear like bad news about my dad's new wife. Like, oh,
Oh
I'm
my
so
God, this is
sorry.
bad.
It sounds very awful.
ברח לך אחד, mom. One of them sneak out.
No. It's very horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that we're like trying to be legit and tell the truth, while the other side they have the takia and they're always lying about whatever they want, and it's fine. You know, if you're Muslim,
You know that
you fight you can swear in the name of Quran
Yeah.
and say lie, and it's fine with the Quran.
you know there's a quote that I like to quote made by Adlai Stevenson. Adlai Stevenson. Yeah,
You can say whoever you want. Nobody knows. You can say any name you want. Nobody has that.
Yeah, you're
right?
the only one
Thank
who
you.
read those books.
Yeah, we have no idea. Just
You and
go ahead.
your
Just say
weirdo
something.
father.
Say Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he has a nice quote that I like to repeat. He says, "When you stop telling lies about me, I'll stop telling the truth about you."
Wow.
That's a nice quote, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing. They're telling lies about us, and we're telling the truth about them.
Yeah. And,
Do you
and
have a favorite quote? Just
Yeah.
off the
I don't
bat?
have a favorite quote.
Do you have?
I have a
like,
favorite
But I
this
was
is a
like,
quote
this
I
is
usually
one.
quote. You know what I quote? Like, give me the ketchup. This is the quote. I like to quote myself, saying, "Can I eat more?" This is the quote that I say.
I love it.
Would you have a favorite quote?
Yeah, and basically
Like he's a
you stole
genius.
mine.
I quote you.
I'm telling you, we're supposed to do this family thingy. You went with him. So
Are you
Where-
suggesting a couple swap?
no,
Or
no.
just
I'm
you having sex
I'm
with my
offering,
wife?
traveling in time,
Oh,
remarrying,
okay.
remarrying,
And seeing how it goes.
how it goes, and
Yeah,
then
it
you
was
can travel again.
interesting. It was
You have
interesting.
3 rides,
3 times.
3 times, but it's stupid because you're stuck in the 12th century.
Can we go
so.
back to Sinwar?
Just want to say that my quote
Yes.
is that they are worship death, we are worship life, and I am wishing luck to both sides.
Who said that? Golda?
Me.
Ah. Seriously? Nice.
Yeah.
I thought it was Golda Meir. It's a
I don't know if
compliment.
it's a compliment.
Yes, it is.
It
Why
is.
not?
I don't know.
Why not?
She was very masculine.
You remember that?
She was very muscular. that's
Too
the
masculine
thing.
even for me.
Do you remember a few days after October 7th when Biden did that whole "we have nowhere else to go" speech, and everybody was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, Biden, he's got our back."
Yeah.
Those days are gone.
nobody-
man.
Yeah, they
cares
gave us
about
like
us
2
anymore.
seconds of you can defend yourself and then like stop it. Stop defend yourself. Okay, what's with the hostages?
We could-
Let's listen. You guys are stopping do that.
They are
and-
controlled by idiot mobs that are just like brainwashed through TikTok. And
Exactly.
they say, like, we're not going to elect you. And they are scared not to get elected.
Exactly. And it seems like the other side is like, oh, who can defend our narrative? Who the most ignorant people that never learn history and they never know history? American students.
It's amazing. The fact that they went back to Bin Laden and say that he was right and read and educate yourself. Like, you are ignorance. You are...
They're dum-dums.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dum-dums.
Dum-dums. And,
you make it cute.
and part of them gays.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Just
No,
come
I mean,
over.
I don't mind if you're gay, but you cannot say that Hamas legit if you're gay. Only if you're gay.
This is the...
Or no matter
or
what
a
you are.
feminist or
Yeah,
whatever.
Exactly.
Do you know it's the white man's burden? You know the white man's burden? It's
Another
like
quote. It's another quote.
Rowan Kipling, he wrote The Jungle Book. He also wrote The White Man's Burden, which is like, it's a story about how white people's racism is perceived by them as being like noble and having like savages that are also noble. The whole idea of the noble savage comes from that. So basically what these American college students are thinking is like, I don't care if Osama, what's his name, wants to throw gays off a rooftop. That's his right. We don't have any prerogative to interfere in his life the same way.
That's the truth for him.
The same way that we can't tell like a cannibal tribe in Africa to stop eating people, because that's like their thing, you know. But if they were in Africa, the cannibals would eat them. You know, it's the first thing that they would do. And that's
I think it's a
the
huge
white
problem.
man's burden.
I think it's a huge problem in the culture now because everything is woke and everything, like all the narratives are social and cultural narratives
Twisted.
are trying to be pushed through this really narrow prisma of woke and anti-hero. Thank you. And
Wow.
we just no, we didn't sleep because of the baby. And we just saw with our kid Peter and the Wolf. Do you know that story?
Yeah.
With the musical instruments and it's a kid and
It's a
he
good
goes
story.
out. Yeah,
I love
and,
it.
no, it's scary because it's a kid that goes out. Do you know Younglings? Do you know the story? Peter and the Wolf?
Younglings.
Yeah.
Tell me-
it's so funny. Yeah.
Did you see she called them younglings?
Yeah, because I feel old. They're
No, because you watched Star Wars with me. That's why you call them younglings.
Okay. Anyway, so the Peter and the Wolf, and the wolf is terrifying, and that show that we saw like a few weeks ago by Orna Porat's theater, kids theater,
It was a shit show.
like the wolf, like he enters. We have all the characters entering, like the duck and the bird, and they do their little dance, and then the wolf comes in, like being ominous and scary, like, dun, 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 and then he stops and like, but I don't want to be scary. I have my own truth, and I like to dance. I can dance all kinds of stuff. I can dance tango. I can dance
gay wolf?
ballet. Yeah. And the storyteller tells him, but no, you're the wolf. You're the big bad wolf. You need to act like this. And
Wolf
he's
up.
like, I have my own truth, and any wolf can be any wolf.
Yeah,
and
it was
like,
a gay wolf.
And my,
Shit, man.
and
was a
listen,
We lost
Shitty
the
gay
wolves in
wolf.
the stories
I'm
also.
telling you, and our genius child says, like, goes out of this show and it's like, how did you enjoy it? Did you like it? No, it was shit. The wolf wasn't a wolf.
It
What's
wasn't.
up
The
with
wolf
that?
wasn't scary
Should
at
be a
all.
wolf. I should
The
be
whole
scared.
point with the wolf is to wolf.
And you know what? I saw that, and I couldn't see it past the prisma of the narrative of Hamas, of being like, oh, we're so innocent, and will you just tell us, you give us to be who we are? You're wolves. You're gonna, like, if you're gonna be next to him, You're going to eat you alive, and
Yeah.
they're going to... This is
This
the West.
insane.
This
It's
is the West.
Insane. We're facing insane time in history.
Yes.
And I'm happy that, I watch this time with my kids in the future if we'll survive.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we will. I will know to tell them
Shout
that,
out
like,
to
guys,
surviving.
I donated my time to defend my country in Galat's podcast. And I also watched Maya Khalifa because they said they're going to send all the
money, yeah.
income.
Yes.
Money income.
Income, outcome. Yeah.
Income, come out. Come
from
out.
Outcome.
Yes.
The income from outcome.
The
From the
income
comes
from the
out.
outcome of what...
We enjoyed this joke much more than they did. Nobody
Yeah, because
listens to us anymore.
look, Rome writes the times of those dirty jokes to cut them off from the... I know this system. They're saying, Noah, that you are a comedian and also very active in the net.
Who's saying that? Like,
I don't know.
aren't you following me? Who wrote that? They're
they said-
saying my team.
No, they said Hasbara warrior.
That's bullshit. Nobody. I don't know who
I
said
love
that.
your
That's-
video.
thank you, but
I love you.
I've not done
I
that.
love your video when you did like, it seems like the world like waited for something
7
to happen.
years,
Like,
yeah.
They held their anti-Semitism.
Oh, just hate Jews. I hate the Jews. I hate
And they're
them.
like, yeah. You can
Oh,
tell.
it feels so good to say that again. Whew, it's been years.
So,
No, but I'm not doing any asbara.
I think it's pointless.
Yeah.
do Hasbara.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I used to have like
Waste
ideas,
time.
and he would say it's pointless. Don't do it.
Why?
Why is it pointless? I don't think.
To explain.
I think to come from a position of like, hey guys, hear us out. Come on, we're not the bad guys over here. Is a weakened position. I don't think we owe anyone any explanation. I don't think any other country has its legitimacy or its right to exist even question. I mean, you know, even if you want to take what these people are saying at face value, which is 35,000 civilian dead in Gaza, it's nowhere near anything that happened in anywhere else in the Middle East, or even if you want to talk like Western countries, like things that Italy, Germany, France,
America.
the United States, the United Kingdom, things that they have done, which are far, far worse. The British soldiers in the 11th century during the Crusade ate Syrian babies. 8 Syrian babies.
And not just 8, a whole bunch
of them.
of them.
Nobody is saying that England doesn't have a right to exist.
No, but that's the burden
Again,
of those
ate 'em?
TikTok.
8 Syrian babies.
Ate him or ate the
Not
nom,
8.
What? Like
Much more than 8 people.
British,
Or 8, like
British soldiers during the Crusades, when they came to Syria, they ate the Syrian babies. That was in the 11th
But you
century.
understand how much they hate
and no one
themselves?
called them baby
No.
killers
Yeah,
no,
because
well,
they ate them. They ate the evidence.
They didn't.
Nobody.
Where's the baby? Oh,
Nobody questions like.
Ah, that's where.
I just wasn't here. I wasn't here.
That's where the phrase "baby salad." It's,
Carrot.
phrase
Yes,
came from?
yes, baby corn.
Jesus, man.
And you know, the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan,
But listen,
and nobody's saying that the United States doesn't have a right to
who
exist.
is-
Yeah, just because
Germany,
the adult died.
Germany committed the Holocaust, and France did to Haiti and Congo and other countries in Africa the most unspeakable, terrible
but they
things.
can't hate their parents. Like the people who protest on TikTok, those white 20-year-old people, they can't be like, oh my God, grandpa, you did this. They need to be outraged about something, but it can't be right at their doorstep. It needs to be something that's like, it's called sublimatia, but I don't know how to say it in English. But
Sublimation.
Yeah, probably. But it's like
I don't know what you mean in Hebrew also.
like you
What's
אתה
sublimatia? What does it mean?
אתה מחליף מישהו במישהו. It's like in psychology. You need to be able to admit your anger and your feelings towards somebody else, but it can't be the person that you
We are
actually are.
always wrong. If you look at history, Jews are always wrong.
Yeah.
When it was cool to hate the different, we were the different. We were brown and we were gypsies. like the
I
gypsies.
don't understand
We were the
why.
different.
Why
we were
they hate us
ugly.
so much?
No, when it was cool to hate the ugly people, we were the ugly and the different and the immigrants. When it's cool to hate now the colonizers, now we're colonizers.
Yeah, we're just like
We're not. What we colonized? A shoebox,
right.
which is ours. 56 Muslim countries, but we fall into the trap that you said.
see,
You said like you don't have to defend
you
yourself,
don't
and
have
then you
to do
started
the hasbara.
But you defend. You
No,
started
I'm saying-
right after you said this is not
I'm
cool,
saying
you
that-
started to give us example of people eating babies, and you started to
The
defend
example,
yourself.
the example isn't ours. It's a you to every other country. I don't think that we owe anybody else an explanation.
I don't understand, but why? I'm interested in why do they hate the Jews so much?
Because-
Ever since
We are
Jesus,
superior to
no,
them.
but ever
we
since
are
like
superior
it happened in
to
Jesus,
us also.
We are superior
To
to
each
them
other.
intellectually. The average Jewish
That's true.
person is smarter than the average
just because
Christian
of the,
person.
the you like I'm better than you. That's the
No, it's
attitude
not
they
you. You have to
because the
understand.
chosen people.
Probably because
Who
we
loves
eat
the
more
ch-
eggs.
People, what?
Probably because we eat more eggs.
No,
We
it's
have
not.
a 99%.
Guys,
We have a 99% literacy.
We're called
Yeah.
the book, the
Yeah,
The people of the book.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we
Why?
make our
We
children
can't
read.
go out because
We
we're
read.
like we're
read.
not sports.
We
We're
read.
not sportive, and we just need to stay
We
in the
read
room and
books.
read.
We read books thousands of years more than the other nations, for real. If you go 200 years ago, 90% of the population of the planet didn't know to read
Do you
at
know
all.
that now they're using it for being like, this is how the Jewish people see themselves, and they'll put us in like black and white and put red in our eyes. Yeah, it's like they are trying to rule the world,
Yeah.
and
In
they're
that
not
case-
hiding it.
In that case, they say, any of you anti-Semitic fucks want to wrestle me, you can show up and I will beat the living shit out of you. I will slap my circumcised dick all over your faces.
No, but for real, wow, how long we read? We read for a while.
How long we read?
We read for a while. How long we read?
How
We
long
read.
you read?
We've been reading for a while. You can't take it from us. And people don't like to be second place. Listen, they don't like it that God chose us. I get it. If you tell me that God chose you and not me, I will try to kill you.
You know
I
what I've
will
been-
kill you. If
you know-
I realize that God only loves you and
You
not
know what
me.
I've been battling?
What would it?
Like
how would
the
it
last
help?
couple of weeks, I've been thinking a lot about God.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how in the Torah and in the Bible, there is like a language thing where it's uncertain, but it's like almost it's under the surface there that there is more than one God. Like God doesn't say like I'm the only God in the Bible. He says I'm the God of the Hebrews. And he says to the Hebrews, you will have no other God but me. But he acknowledges that other gods exist, like the Egyptian gods exist in our Bible. They're not fake gods. These are not they're just not as strong as our God.
They were so pissed off because he fought and won the battle of the gods.
So a long time ago, like there had been multiple gods, and there was some sort of god war. And our God won.
Yeah, mania.
And, and ever since then,
Oh, that's why we control the planet.
we control the planet. Our God
Stop
beat
it.
all the other
Stop
gods.
it. They don't know. It's not because I'm talking to the anti-Semites.
Now
that
you're
are-
in black and white, right?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
terrified.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because I said about we don't know who killed the Iran's president. But maybe it's the weather. Now, even if it's the weather,
It's us.
we control
Yes,
the
we
weather.
control
So
the weather.
it's also us. That's what's so beautiful about it.
That's
It's
like
we
the mafia
did,
move.
we did this and we killed the. If you think we're so powerful and we're so strong to control the weather, don't you think this is the time to stop fucking with us?
Yeah.
Like we're that
just
powerful.
deal with it.
We listen to even without devices. If we're that powerful to control the weather, just stop nagging
Just
us.
surrender.
Or maybe we're not that powerful. So either way, just talk shit about us.
They're obsessed with us. They hate us because they ain't us.
I think they want to steal our narrative. They start to steal it while we're alive,
What,
and
the
they're planning
chosen
to
people?
kill us and to take our narratives. They
What?
already stole their stories
The genocide?
in other Bibles. right? That came out after our Bible. And Christian people, you're friends so far. That's okay.
Okay.
You can take the second testimony.
The New Testament.
The New Testament. But like, it's, the Trojan horse.
Yes.
It was Greek.
Mm-hmm.
They won the war. So they put all the blame on the Trojans that they're not around.
Yeah.
What's your point?
My point, if you have someone that cheating, it's betray in your workplace or whatever, it's like we have a Trojan horse here. It's a bad thing, right? The Trojans are not around. Have you ever had a Trojan salad? No, Greek salad, right? The Greeks are around. And they blame the fucking Trojans for something that they did.
To the Trojans.
Who left the horse? The Greeks.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what a bad people, the Trojans. They fuck people and they burn cities alive. It's not true. It's like...
But the history is written by the winners. You want to win.
Exactly.
That's why you want to win the narrative.
Exactly. So they start to steal our narrative even when we're alive.
Yeah.
That's like we're the bad people.
Yeah, this is how bad the situation is.
And we are, every time we say that
depressing?
innocent people dying, it's a horrible thing. They never apologized for October 7th. They never said like, okay, we did mistakes. No, they commended that themselves and showed it and never deny that. And we still are the bad guys that we just want our hostages, people that stole from their bed. What the message from the world? Hey, don't sleep in your bed when you're a baby.
You should have.
Think about it before you were born and sleeping in your bed
in your house
as a 1-year-old. Like what? This is so absurd. I'm saying absurd.
Absurd. Yeah, it's so absurd that you have to say
absurd. With a sword.
Absurd.
Yeah, it's madness.
It's madness. And people don't know what we go through. 100% of the population of Israel in a post-trauma right now.
Right.
I signed for it.
You know
how 100%.
We were walking down the street here, and like he was kidding. He was joking about me. How I was like, what's that?
As
like,
if you're the problem.
Yeah, no, but just lighten up that everything is okay. But I'm like, shit. What was it? I didn't do anything. I wasn't near anything, and I'm post-traumatic. Like every time that he goes to work and I stay at home with the kids. Do you think that I'm just like, let's watch Netflix? I'm just thinking, recapping, like, where is my sakin yapanit and where is the knife and where is that?
They're talking about the news, everything in the news, what happened to girls, what happened to to people, and it bring up all the traumas to people.
You know that one time, like one evening that I finished doing the laundry. We have a.
That's how you do laundry?
Yes, like
it looks like
I eat noodles and do laundry the same way.
The same.
That's how I do it.
Bucket.
And we have a pier. How do you call it? Shaft.
Hallway or shaft, like attic.
From the upstairs to the downstairs, and in my head, I'm like, okay, if Hamas comes, and I'm alone with the kids, I go to the laundry shaft and I put the baby there. So maybe he'll survive.
Isn't it Varsha stories?
Yeah. And one night I was terrified because I finished the laundry and there's nothing. It's just wood and there's nothing to cushion the fall if it happens tonight. That obviously it will happen tonight. So I was like, oh shit.
I need more laundry.
And ever since then there are pillows there.
Wow.
And that's why I don't do laundry anymore, by the way, just so you know. That's just to save.
Yeah.
That's
you guys wearing disgusting clothes because of Hamas.
Because of that. No, everybody's post-traumatic.
No,
I don't know how you guys are, but yeah, everybody's moving uncomfortably.
Great. Working very hard. But once they release from the service, believe me, they're
going to be in India. Yeah.
You guys.
Good.
Okay,
so how do you usually end it?
You want to ask me something?
Yוחאי, how do you usually end it? Is there a dance or is there a song for the end?
I know this. We bring musicians, but in this case. So we want to finish now? No, listen. These guys are my friends. I have a lot to talk about. I don't want to do the things that you wrote. Yonatan.
Yes.
How bad the podcast was? He was in the phone. What do you mean? What do you mean boring? I played Candy Crush.
It's okay. It was like that when I gave birth as well at some point. I was like, and I see him over there. I was like, okay, good for you. I was like,
maybe he took videos.
What maybe?
All right.
I asked him to.
So you want to show us?
Yes. Now roll the tape.
All right. I was like, that was a good day to watch your wife doing the thing. It's awesome.
Are you kidding or you're serious?
It's the best day of my life.
Aw.
Wow. Beautiful. All right, guys. I think we'll quit in the sea. What else? Eurovision. You want to say something about Eurovision, you guys?
Eurovision.
Isn't it weird?
It's been,
How you say?
It's been 10 years.
What? It's 3 weeks?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
done
isn't
now.
it weird that the song was
old news.
Hurricane?
What? And he got murdered by
Thank you
the
very
weather?
much.
Oh,
Thank you very
that's
much.
good.
And
That's
now you
nice.
tell me God is not involved.
Karen
I
Pellis
just-
was
no,
involved.
Karen Poe.
No, not Karen Pérez. What's his name?
You know, there are
It's a-
stories about Karen Pellis all around. Like, she's maybe...
She was with
Yes,
Iran's president in the
yeah.
helicopter.
She
Yes.
wrote Mabul as well.
Wow, she wrote Mabul. This girl is going places.
Yeah, Shimon HaShachen. She has stuff. She's done.
The neighbor Simon. Simon. Not Simon. 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 Shimon. Okay, so Shachar is not here. חזרתי. I read the beginning. You see, it used to be like 5 pages. Rom saw that we're not touching it, so he started through pin. You know how you say this, Roxane, in English? In the map, you have drop pin.
Drop in.
You want to remember where your
Drop
car
in.
is.
Yeah, drop in.
So he started drop in on the...
ועדיין לא הצגת את הפודקאסט.
I need to...
What's this podcast?
Wow, that's... Listen, we didn't do the show for a very long time. I need to say what the podcast is about. So let's pretend this is the beginning.
Okay.
This is the beginning of the show now.
Okay.
תעמדו, שבו ישר, כאילו זה התחיל. Guys, we're so excited to start the 21st episode of Stand Up for Israel. And today, Shachar is not here, but don't worry, it's going to be as fun as always. Because I will speak more. And also, I have friends that
What's
they're
this podcast
separate.
about?
So this podcast is for Jews around the world and also Israelis, but whoever wants to hear us and to see what's going on in Israel right
Just
now.
Jews around the world?
No, for Jews and non-Jews people, you know, for Jews
Everyone
people.
can listen?
Human
What?
beings?
Anyone can watch and
Whoever
listen?
who has
How about
ears,
animals? Can animals watch
animals, Jews,
it? Yeah?
whoever you are,
Plants?
just come as you are. If you want to put the podcast to your plants and
Yeah. Maybe
watch them grow.
Help them grow or
Watch them
die.
commit
Or die.
You see the
If you
plant.
hate your cactus.
Yeah, if you hate your cactus.
Just put it.
Anyway, it's a very successful podcast, so you
Yes.
can keep
We're
talking
honored
shit
to be
about
here.
it, but like it's just from
It's
Great to be
jealousy.
here.
It's the 21st episode.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
it's very successful.
it releases from the army today,
Right.
21st.
21st. We're also in the
Congratulations.
21st century, you
It's
guys.
שתייה.
Yes.
Yeah.
21 Jump Street.
20, that's 24/7? No. What's the 21st? There's a store. Girls. Forever 21. Forever 21. Never mind.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
you.
So the purpose of this show was to show the world that we're
Good with numbers.
good with numbers, not only with money, also with numbers. And maybe that's what led us to be good with money, that we're good with numbers. I said so many bad things today.
I adore your comedy. If you,
Yeah.
I know this is how we like to meet. You aspire, you admire him, so you want to talk to him. But I admire your comedy, and every time, like, I want to talk to you, but you want to talk to him, and he wants to talk to wherever.
He wants to do you.
He just wants to talk to whoever listens. But that's funny because I thought I said to Jonathan today that we're gonna do like
Who's sucking whose penis? That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm saying. That this is gonna be like an orgy of like comedy and admiration. But I'm your beard because you're gonna fuck each other, and I'm just the beard.
You guys are. Listen, first of all, thank you, I guess.
I thought it would go better when I first thought about it in my head. It didn't come across as I wanted. I just want to say it.
Yeah, it sounded probably way more sexual than you planned it.
Yes.
I could see
Also
how.
aggressive, not just sexual, but also
And
aggressively sexual.
And it says by a person that talks about porn for
I know.
45 minutes.
Sorry.
As an analogy for life in every certain.
Yeah.
You guys are going to home together. How's that gonna be like?
Funny.
After what happened here today? I mean, it was a cringe. It was the cringiest podcast you ever did, you guys.
No.
We had fun.
No,
I think
we
we
had-
did.
We did.
Did you have fun?
You guys, what else? Tell me something new. What's going on? What's going on? How's life? Jonathan, tell us about your next projects. What's your next projects? What are you gonna do?
Pictures of your kid. You have a kid now.
You're gonna do a musical play? What's after the wrestling? Musical play? Didi Harari. זה טוב.
Do you become Didi Harari with age? Harari. Do you become Didi Harari with age?
Everyone does.
Yeah, it's like ha ha ha. Yeah.
If you're Ammonite and you're over 45,
And
you're
bald.
kind of Didi Harari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
every
you're
one
gonna
of
have
us.
to give her a ride home because she's getting.
You know they have taxi? Do you know that they have taxi?
Right. Yeah. I forgot. My
Okay.
sister was here, so yeah, they do.
She served in
Yes.
here?
She just for the taxis. She came.
She was the taxi sadran.
No, she was a soldier here. Fine. Good.
Anyway, more stuff that you maybe you wanna ask me something and we'll go. I don't mind. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't mind to talk about myself
I
as
would
well.
watch. You need to get a late night special, and late night saying that you don't know when it ends. Like late night, just go on because the deeper you go into the show, it's funnier. But
Yeah.
you have to pass through. You need to pass through
The
like
boring
1
part
hour,
was the first.
the
Yeah.
1.5 hour. Then
Yeah.
it's like I would watch it. I'm serious. I would watch it.
Yeah?
Yes.
You're probably
The whole
gonna be
thing?
the only
Yeah.
one.
Like doing the dishes or being in the car. But I would. Yes.
Oh, why? You have a problem with long comedies? That's
Oh snap!
Come on, give me some jokes that you have about me. Come on, let's make it personal, Jonathan.
Oh my God, yes.
Come on.
Do you have
We need to
anything on
finish with a promise, you know, the cliff age, how you call
Yeah.
it.
Cliff
No,
age?
no, but you
Cliff age. Cliffhanger.
Hanger,
Hanger.
not finger.
Speaking of hangers, let's abort this conversation.
Yes, yes.
You don't have anything on Yosef
On your
yet?
friend for
You
a
don't
very
have
long
it.
time. We're friends for 19 years, brother. Have
He's
nothing
Jamaican
about
now.
me.
Yeah, what?
Nothing. Nothing about me. You, shame of you. Shame on you, man.
Yeah, sorry.
I have jokes about you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
Go,
say it.
come on, tell me.
You're so full of yourself. That's it.
Just so you know. He knows that.
Yeah.
He
it's
knows
not
that he's
even-
full of himself.
No, I mean, like, you know, you're smart, but it's.
I remember
Yeah.
I remember they were doing do you remember this?
What?
They were doing a television article about me for Channel 1. And they were filming
In the Lagansky.
Right.
and they were interviewing him.
Before.
And they asked him, why is Jonathan so popular? And he was like, yeah, you know, he reads a lot of books.
Books. Yeah, he just.
That's what I said?
Yes.
Wow.
You know, he reads a lot of books. And then you said, I also read a lot of books.
But not as many as Jonathan reads. And not as many languages that he reads.
No, just two.
Just two? Most of the people that you meet don't read books at
One,
all.
yeah.
Not even one. So 2 languages is a lot. And I think he reads in Japanese as well. Without understand what he reads. There is a possibility that...
Just suck his cock. That's what I'm saying. Just suck his cock.
Listen.
You admire the man so
You know,
much. Just suck
I don't
it.
admire Jonathan. I appreciate him. It's different. It's different. But this it reminds me how I realized that my friend is gay.
Yeah, what?
He never came out of the closet.
Okay.
but we went to the woods. And I told him, if a snake jumped on me and bit me in the thing, would you suck it off, save my life, or you're not going to suck the poison?
Yeah. And he said?
And he said, listen, let me suck it just in case. I feel that you have a problem. Just let it get it over with. So I know that he's gay. I want to make sure that he's gay. I let him do it. Yeah. I want to make sure that he's gay. That's how straight I am.
You remember, this was like 15 years ago, Chen Mizrahi would do this joke every night on stage. He would ask someone, like, if you went to the woods with your best friend, and you went camping, and you were in the tent together, and you fell asleep together, and in the morning you woke up, and your ass was sore. Like the kind of sore where you think, did my best friend just fuck me in the ass while I was sleeping? And you're not sure, and you don't know what you're going to do. Are you going to bring it up? Or are you just going to ignore it and
try to
enjoy
get better.
The rest of the camping
Enjoy the
trip?
rest of the camping.
And then he would ask someone from the audience that question, and the guy in the audience would be like, I guess I would just ignore it and go on with the camping trick. And then Chen would go like, okay, so second question, do you want to go camping with me?
I was in a camping with him.
Wow, that's a funny bit.
I went to a camping with Chen.
Do you remember something? Okay.
On that note.
Bye. It was fun.
As,
How do you end it?
As Shachar's replacement today,
Guys, I
declare this
show over.
It's finito.
I wanna thank you for coming, and also thank you for staying for the second half of the podcast that starts now. And what's the time now, by the way?
10.
Jesus, I need to go.
Let's finish. Let's wrap it up.
Smooth.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
I would
you so
stay,
much.
but I have to go. So I love you guys. Let's say thanks. Let's say we need to thank some stuff. We need to thank the stuff.
Open the door. Run.
Thank the staff. Okay, so the staff is editor Ron Peled. Yeah. And also Yotam Marshavsky marking. That is this guy. It's the guy. Producer Naama Vidan, you guys. After 10 episodes, I supposed to know her name, Videographer Maya Livnat. She's with us. She's the videographer. And also Ben Asher. That is actually the more Vatik. Vatiker. Sound technician in the studio, Hillel Gutman, you guys. He's awesome, man. Head of Galatz Podcasts, Hadar Frankenthal.
You started, so everybody needs to get the clap.
Yeah, guest in the studio, Jonathan Barak and Noah Manoh. And we all miss very much Shachar Chasson, and we'll be here in the next episode. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to smile, you guys.